watching Sunday Morning Matters on KC24, your local election headquarters.
She's controversial. Some critics say she's anti-Semitic. Well-known author and researcher Alison Weir is once again coming to the Valley as part of GV Wire's Speakers Series. She will offer her beliefs that Israel is mistreating Palestinians. The Anti-Defamation League is protesting the speech. The man behind her appearance this week as part of GV Wire's Speakers Series, local home builder and CEO of GV Wire, Darius Assemi. How are you, sir?
Good.
Making your debut here, so welcome.
Thank you.
First and foremost, why did you want to bring Alison Weir to Clovis Community College and have her speak?
This is a part of the world that impacts what happens in our country, the Middle East. You know, whether it's the Taliban, Al Qaeda, ISIS. A lot of what happens in the Middle East impacts us here in the United States. And most of us in the Fresno community don't get a chance to get exposure to what happens deep inside the Middle East, the country that I'm from. And she's, this gives, why we're bringing her here is to give the Fresno audience, the Central California audience, an opportunity to hear firsthand from an American woman that has traveled to that part of the world and wants to share her experiences with the local audience.
Which is very controversial. And Clovis Community College first signed on, and they wanted to cancel on you.
That's correct, you're right.
The ADL protesting her appearance here, local Jewish groups as well. Why do you think it's so important to move forward knowing all the controversy, though, her appearance is causing you?
I think it's, part of our First Amendment rights. We don't endorse our speakers. We want to give the audience an opportunity to listen and to hear what she has to say. It's a topic that doesn't get a whole lot of exposure from the local in the local media outlets. If you live in New York City or San Francisco, you get a lot more exposure to what happens in that part of the world. And this is, again, our opportunity to bring somebody that really her issue are human rights.
It's her ability to share her narrative.
Correct. It's her ability to share her perspective on what happens, what has happened from her perspective in that part of the world. Her videos, she's got a lot of photo documentaries, and we really want to spark a debate, start a conversation about what happens in that part of the world that doesn't get covered. And we really want to empower the audience to make up their own minds.
But critics are going to say this speech by her is anti-Semitic and incites hate.
She's told us multiple times at GV Wire she condemns anti-Semitic activity and conversations and debate. She's not anti-Semitic. She's about human rights and respect for human dignity all over the world.
I think the biggest question here, I think a lot of people are watching this right now, says, Darius, you're just a local home builder. You do great things for the community. You have the Home of Hope project. Why do you want to get involved like this?
It's part of our civic duty I mean, why not? It's our First Amendment rights, right? We as a country, one of the things that makes our country so beautiful is our Constitution, and it gives us the ability to speak our mind. There's an essay I have coming out that you'll see tomorrow on GV Wire. I hope that your audience gets a chance to see it. Actually, it will be on, I'm sorry, it would have been already published by this weekend. So I hope they get a chance to read it on GV Wire. And again, it's our First Amendment rights. Why not cover somebody that has been to that part of the world and wants to share her experiences? And for her, it's not a Palestinian or Israeli issue. For her, it's a human rights violation issue, and she cares about human rights all over the world.
I do want to turn
by the way, she was here a few months ago and spoke at a church in Fresno in late May or June. Yeah.
I do want to take you back a few weeks here and switch gears just a bit.
Sure.
A lawyer and another local business owner here in town, Nathan Miller, he was part of our panel just a few weeks ago when we were talking about Mike Carbassi when he officially won the city council seat there. And this is what Nathan Miller said about Carbassi winning that seat.
I got to congratulate Darius Assemi. I feel like this is an election he bought and paid for. He spent a lot of money on Mike Carbassi.
You know, Nathan Miller there, he said the only reason why Jerry Dyer and Sheriff Mims endorsed Carbassi is because you tapped them on the shoulder and you paid it off. What do you say to stuff like that?
You know what? I don't pay a whole lot of attention to those comments and folks like that. I think Nate Miller backed another candidate who lost. Let me put it this way. Every once in a while, somebody like Mike Carbasi comes along that has the passion, the drive, the ethics, the hard work, the care about the community, that has gotten support of Republicans and Democrats, conservatives, and liberals, men and women, all across the district.
But you got to admit, money has political influence.
Absolutely, it does. And so he raised a lot of money from the community, a lot of money from the community.
A lot of the money from you? Are you saying that you didn't put a dime into his campaign?
Absolutely, we did. We did within the limits of the law. Again, but the bottom line is this: he won close to 60% of the vote, and that's something you can't buy. You have to have the confidence and the support of the people in your community to be able to pull off something like that. It's his hard work. He walked for a year, and it's really disrespectful to Mike Carbasi to say that, other people, a lot of folks helped them. But it's a lot of his hard work, his passion, his drive for the community. And, again, Mr. Miller backed another candidate who lost. So let me just leave it at that.
All right. Darius Assemi.
But I have one more comment I'd like to make.
One more comment, yes.
Here's what's important to us as a company and to me. If you care about the community, if you have character, you have morals, you have ethics, you're hardworking, you care about keeping us safe, you care about economic mobility, removing poverty, helping the future of this community by making sure we have great educational opportunities, I want to see you.
All right.
And wherever your cameras, come see me, because it's our civic duty to help get the right folks into office, the right policies enacted, so that we can be removed, so that we can reduce blight, reduce poverty, and help everybody across the board.
Darius, you're already running for office.
I'm not. We would have a lot of folks
running for office. Hey, you don't have to leave just yet.
Oh.
Here,
okay.
We even got you water. Stick around.
All
You're
right.
going to enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay.
Up next, could Measure P be headed to the state Supreme Court? The president and CEO of Fresno BHC, Sandra Celadon, opens up on what's next for Measure P and if they're willing to go back to the negotiating table with Mayor Lee Brand.